If you're one of those people who likes to be entertained by other people's dirtiest, junkiest places, or you need some motivation to clean up a place around your house, garage, barn, shed that you want to clean up, but you just need that little push, I think this video should give it to you. The tack room of our barn is full of stuff that's been there for years. Spiders and other creatures have made nice homes in it, and all the dirt that used to fill our horse stalls still coats each and every material thing in this room. So I'm taking charge of the junk, I'm cleaning it all, and my goal is to get this sprayed down and cleaned out by the end of the day. So join me in this video as we tackle this room. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Miller. I live just outside of Nashville, Tennessee with my husband of 16 years, Gary, and our border collie, Percy. Here on this channel, I'll take you into our home and into my simple yet fun-filled life. You can find me here at the house or yard, bringing motivation to the mundane. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Let's see what we got over here. Okay. So in here, all this fishing stuff needs to be washed off, just sprayed off before it goes in the shed. Somehow paper products got down here, memories and things like that need to be wiped down and stored away and protected in Rubbermaid totes. I got more painter's tape. Yeah, so all this stuff needs to really come out of here, you know? And pressure washing this is what's coming next, because look, everything's getting dirty. So, yeah, this is going to be a big job. I pressure wash the upstairs, but before I do that, I have to clean everything out of this room so it just doesn't keep getting dirtier and dirtier. And we got all this dirty stuff that needs to be cleaned. Gary's old drum cases need to be taken care of, and then all of this, there's just no way for it to exit out except through that hole, which is now covered up. But this all needs to be, you know, pressure washed, cleaned out. Spiders, you don't want spiders and all that, so we're gonna have to clean this all out. But before I do that, with water, see, this is from Skyworks. The Skyworks equipment rental here has a tent that we use for all the events, and this is it. It's stored here now temporarily while they demolish the old building and rebuild. So this thing's gonna get all dirty if I don't move that to a better location, because that's bad. So they just drop that off there, and then yeah, so I have a lot of junk management down here at the barn. What I'm gonna do is clean all this up, clean it up, and we don't have water down here, so these are my straw bales for fall, but I'm beginning to think it's too much just to store these, you know, all year long, just to reuse them. This needs to be cleaned up, and then that, and then I'm cleaning all this stuff up because we're gonna bring it to one of Gary's friends needs this stuff. And then we have memory stuff here that Gary put in a box without a lid, and then that's what happened because it was down here in the dusty barn before the concrete. And then all the fishing stuff, and what I want to do with that is make Gary's own fishing shed, because he has enough to fill up the entire thing. We have this, and we have more up at the house, like the same amount, if not more. Well, actually, it's a whole shelf full, so. And this shelf is so dirty, it needs to just be cleaned. We have all this fall protection down here from when Gary worked in the tool and supply industry. He's now in the equipment, which I'm so grateful for, because we don't have samples like this just laying down here at the barn to get rusty, and they're very heavy. And so I'm gonna clean these up, and he's gonna give them to a friend. This is all the fall protection stuff that I got all cleaned up. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and get these. So these two road cases were down in the tack room, and so we moved them out, and now I'm just gonna armor all them, and we're gonna put them up on Facebook Marketplace. You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire
of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous. I get this rush when I'm with you.
So I've been doing just a little bit each day. So we got all these lights from Tractor Supply on sale. I'm gonna bring these all upstairs. What I'm trying to do is get this room just cleaned up, or at least get everything out of this room that would be ruined by water, because I'm going to be cleaning this room with water. And I've got the hose that I'm gonna bring probably through that little crack, because the hose is right outside. So if you see how dirty it is in here, you know, remember all the just grossness from before. So this needs to be out. That's gonna be too heavy for me, so I'm gonna need Gary's help with that. But everything needs to be cleaned up in here.
We collide, we break down, caving in to our doubts. Faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go. Said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together.
I'm gonna clean off this shelf. This shelf I pulled out yesterday from the tack room, and I got the hose down here now. This is our hose, because we don't have water here, so it goes all the way up to the house up there. So we got that. I got the light pulled out, which needs to be cleaned off. This needs to be cleaned off. And then I've got Gary's old drums. These are really cool. Forks Drum Closet. Gary Miller. And they're all dirty. So I'm gonna clean these off and just make them look nice. We can use these as decorations upstairs in the barn. And then this needs to be cleaned off. It's a cooler. And then these just got a little dusty. We got them in May, and look how much dust they've collected just being down here. So that's it. This room is looking a little bit emptied out. I'm gonna move the bike, clean that off, and then we're gonna call that corner done. So obviously when things are in a dirty old barn, they get cobwebs all over them and dirt like that. It's just nasty. So I'm gonna make these look nice again for Gary. I know he'll appreciate that. And then I've got all this stuff. We got cobwebs. Look at that bike. The bike is so dirty. Just look at all this dirt. It's just barn. And then we got that. So yeah, I'm gonna just clean all this stuff off and the shelf, give it a quick spray down, maybe some soap. So now I got all my cleaning stuff. I've got soap, rags, and my gloves, my bucket. So I'm gonna clean this off.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven to go, 'cause I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Promise to stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me, stuck in my head. When lights go off, you're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft, not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you, don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high, I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight, the world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why, this ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors, our memories, now the sun has come down. Like a river rushing way up above. This ain't no sugar coat. Yeah, this ain't no sugar coated love. Yeah, this ain't no sugar coated love.
Strange brew is what we're used to. Get high all life, that's me and you. Run away to the sunset. Run away with the sky left far behind. Strange brew is meant for me and you. We're riding high, surrounded.
I'm almost getting to the point where I can clean this nasty floor and these cobwebs with the hose. Years ago when we first got married, I pressure washed the entire barn, but haven't done it since. So we got some, gross, oh my gosh. Okay, we got all our chemicals we need to clean up. And then we've got all these nice animal droppings over here. And over here, dirt and all kinds of stuff. And then all we are left with is the Skyworks tent, which they dropped off the other day in this nasty room. Yeah. The golf clubs that need to go upstairs. All these chemicals. And we're going to take these out because we don't have horses. We don't need this now. We're going to use this as, it's either going to be a bathroom or storage, one of the two. But before we do that, we have to monitor the dirt that comes in here, which I don't know how easy that's going to be. We're going to have to insulate it someday. We will see. I will keep you posted on that. But all right, we did good. Can't stop there. I'm going to just get all this out and we're going to start from fresh.
I hold on to this storm 'cause I need to be swept away, swept away. I'm cornered in the cold where you left me. Left again. Oh, there's a jungle in my head growing wilder, and it's killing me. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go.
Out all this fishing stuff and it's all filled with dirt, and there might be spiders in there, but you know, there's a whole bunch of fishing stuff in here. There's a spider, look, there it is right there. See, this is why we can't store stuff in the barn. Okay, Those will all need to be detangled. Almost done, just a few more things. Important memories we need to store in boxes. Very important things that should not be at the barn. Like photos. Those should not be wet. One more important. I'm gonna put, so we just cleared that whole section out. That's what we're left with. We're gonna remove those. It's almost ready to be cleaned up in here, or at least for this stuff to be put down and swept up. I got all that stuff. Look how dirty that got from being in there. Okay. Probably just gonna put all the chemicals in this wheelbarrow for now. Or whatever else is on that shelf. I just put all the chemicals in here. I have all the kind of stuff I'm not sure what to do with over there. I've got the golf. We're gonna do a fishing and golfing shed. But anyway, we're gonna have all this and then all the stuff up at the house on the shelf. And then I need to go through and wipe all this down gently. This is very, very, very special. Should not even be up here at the barn. And then we found a decoration here, here. I'm gonna clean all that up. And then I'm gonna clean up this stuff over here. And then clean this up without, because this is very special stuff too. Clean all that up, figure out if we need, what we don't, and probably store it upstairs along with those, because they're light. And then let's see what we got going in here. Ta-da! We just have the Skyworks tent. That's it, because I couldn't carry it out. But look, we cleaned up the shelves. Everything's ready now to be cleaned. So I had to pick up in order to clean, as always. But first, we're gonna tear those two things out and make as much floor space as we can get in here. It's a really cool room. I mean, if it's clean. And I think it's gonna stay a lot cleaner now that we have concrete. So let's go ahead and wait for Gary to get that. And then we will get to this after our little cleaning up everything else first. Focusing on the end result of just putting water and soap to this place and just really getting everything clean was what catapulted me to continue to just keep my energy going today, because there was no way. Very grateful. Today was just one of those good energy days. And I think looking around at the rest of the barn with the concrete, it got me really motivated to get this clean. Spiders just love this. Oh, wow, there's a spider right there.
I'm going out my mind. Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection. I think about you. You're on my mind. On my mind. On my mind. Yeah, I'm going out of my mind. Out of my mind. Out of my mind. Yeah. For you, my love. You drive me crazy. Tell me what to do. What to do. I'm on my knees. Yeah, I am begging you. Begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to. Get me to. Yeah.
All right, so I got the floors kind of swept up enough where I can take the hose in here now and spray it down, ceiling and all. So everything's kind of swept up now. Just need some water.
I'm going out my mind. Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you. Ain't gonna waste my
This piece of wood right here has tripped me since we moved in. So Gary just cut it off. Oh my gosh, I am so grateful. Not sure why we waited 20 years for that, but there you go. Now you don't have to trip through every doorway.
Oh, I ain't done. I feel like
All right, so I went a little crazy today, but I was determined to get this tack room emptied out, sprayed down, and just get all the cobwebs from the ceiling on down, the walls. I wanted to scare those spiders away and keep creatures from coming back in this room because look how beautiful the wood is in here. It is just gorgeous. So I want to keep this nice in here and keep the creatures out. So I ended up taking that hose that extended all the way from our house down here, and it reached all the way upstairs. So I went above this tack room and sprayed out cobwebs up there and started just cleaning up there as much as I could until I just got so tired that I had to stop. So during our concrete video, I showed you where there was a lot of dust up here. So now I've sprayed it down and we have Skyworks stuff stored up here, which all needs to be organized neatly and in totes. I can mark this room off my list for now. I'm going to leave it be. I'm going to have to go back up to the house and music room and all the other areas up at the house and not neglect those because I've been down here quite a bit this summer. So thank you so much for hanging out. I hope this video gave you some motivation and we'll see you in the next one. So I cleaned all that stuff too. And now we're calling it a night.
This is the hard way to better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard